Good afternoon, everybody. We are back, and it is, well, it's 40 degrees outside right now. It says it's cloudy, but it seems like it's a little okay out there. Nothing too crazy. We got Pudgy. F-I-R-S-T. F-I-R-S-T first in the chat, Pudgy. We got Michael, Allen, Kai, Frank, Gary, Dark Bro, Frank, Kenneth, Gary, Kenneth, Gorilla, Kenneth, Gary, Michael, Kenneth, Michael, Gary, Kenneth, Gorilla, Kombu, Kenneth, Dark Bro, Michael, Kenneth, Michael, Dark Bro, Gary, Michael, Gary, Dark Bro, Gary, Kenneth, Dark Bro, Michael, Dark Bro, Kenneth, Dark Bro, Michael, Gary, Dark Bro, Kenneth, Gary, Master Gary, Kenneth, Michael, Gary. All of you guys, glad to have you in here right now. Let's jump into the market. That's not the market. Go grab some Shib merch off that Amazon link. AMC, ladies and gentlemen, all-time low. AMC falling to $6.17 at the close. That is an all-time low hit for AMC today. Adam Aaron is stealing every single dollar out of these people's pockets, and nobody cares. It is legal theft. Shiba Inu coin, 1016. It is down 0.59% over the last 24 hours right now. Coming down once again over the afternoon to test that 1,000 point per coin mark. I think I got a popcorn kernel stuck in my throat. Hold on. If I choke to death on this stream, turn it off. Don't watch that happen. Pretty sure I got a popcorn kernel. Hold on. I gotta mute this mic for a second. Alright, still didn't get it. I know it's in there though. I definitely know it's in there. Still didn't get it. So if you hear me just going every once in a while, it's down to the back of my throat. I swear I need to go eat a piece of bread or something. All right. Anyway, we got everybody in the chat right now. Let's keep taking a look at the market here. We got Bitcoin down on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, sitting at 43,500. After hitting 44,000, almost 300, fell all the way down to 43.2. Currently bouncing back a little bit to 43.5 at the moment. The NASDAQ, how is this even possible? The NASDAQ was doing, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened towards the end of the day here. I did not see this. Apple got ripped. Amazon, what the heck happened towards the end of the day? Do they have a Fed meeting today and I forgot about it? What happened at the end of the day here? No. They did not have a meeting today. All right, well, I have no idea. What happened, guys? Does anybody know what happened this afternoon? Because Amazon got ripped. Apple got ripped. Tesla got ripped. The entire market got ripped this afternoon starting around, I don't know, 1 o'clock? There was no interest rate meeting this week. Now I don't even know what took place there. If you guys know what took place, I wasn't even watching it this afternoon, so I don't know what happened. Ken, bro, I don't think that I don't think that I don't even know if you can say the T word on YouTube. I don't know if the T and in Colorado would have had something to do with that, because that happened last night. That should have affected the markets earlier today. That would have affected the markets earlier today, not this afternoon, if that was the case. Do you guys know what happened? Because I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused as to to what caused such a huge sell-off this afternoon. I was busy printing hoodies and stuff so that I could get all you guys' stuff out by Christmas. And I clearly did not see what took place that caused the markets to dump off like that. But dude, a 1.5% rip in the NASDAQ here is crazy. I don't think it was just a technical bounce off this ascending trend line. That wouldn't make too much sense there. The T in Colorado, that would have had something to do with it if it happened at the open. Yeah, I'm confused by what went on. Man, dude, a 1.5% drop in the QQQ as well. Dang, dude, I don't know. Listen, I know that Bronson was playing some options. I don't know if Bronson took his money on those options, but that is a very bad sign if he didn't. Bronson probably lost a lot of money today if he was still riding those options. So hopefully, if you guys see Bronson, hopefully he's still good. I don't know about this, man. Check Bloomberg. They say China is a problem. Really? Is that an innovation problem? People are losing faith. That's what yeah, but I don't think Apple would have affected the overall market that much, would they? Ken Bro, best thing for Mary. Oh, my God. Yeah, Gary, some people agree with you. Some people disagree with you. What we're not going to do, though, is start a political debate. Because I'll say this, right? Yes, I agree with some people. Yes, I disagree with some people. And people do feel very strongly about that. But in all honesty, I mean, we can debate that all day. Not on YouTube, because YouTube YouTube doesn't let you debate politics. But, okay, it's one of those things. When you get into discussions like that, there really is no win. It's one of those ethics classes where you're supposed to debate the ethics of this situation, and there's never any compromise. There's never any mind changing. It only leads to one path, and that is even further disagreement. So on subjects like that, we're going to have to say, okay, half the people in here, maybe whatever percentage, are going to think you're wrong. The other portion are going to think you're right. We're just going to leave it at that. Whether you agree with them or disagree with them, let's not go down a disparaging discussion at the moment. Let's just try to figure out what the heck's going on and why the market dropped the way that it did today, man. That is nuts. Hopefully, Bitcoin did not have a drop like that. Hopefully, the overall cryptocurrency market doesn't get hit as hard as the stock market did. Ban iPhone and iWatch. Is it really? Let's see if I got anything coming on here. I don't think they really have an answer. Stock market rally stalls as the S&P 500 posts worst day since October. Stock slipped on Wednesday as a record-setting rally took a breather after. Yeah, dude, they're just saying it took a breather. It just took a random breather where everything got ripped at the same time today. Okay, on Wednesday, a surprise drop in United Kingdom inflation to its lowest level in 2 years lifted optimism that price pressures are easing in leading economies. Why would that be bad news? Yeah, dude, they have no idea. They have no idea what caused the whatever. If they don't know, what do we care? We don't know either. We just know it dropped today. If you guys come across anything, let us know in the chat. But Yahoo doesn't know. These guys that are writing these articles have no idea what's going on. I was not letting people vote for their preferred presidential nominee democracy. Jeff Jones, you could probably still write it in, right? You could probably still write it in. And I think that's what will happen. If names get kicked off the ballot, I think there will be names written in. The same way that you can write in Claybro, you could write in DT if you so choose. Roth long-term retirement portfolio combined to close down 1.31% today. Frank, you actually beat the market. The market closed down 1.5%. Not too bad. Can't open portfolio to get the top 3. Poor service area. Did burn all my dry powder on the dip. Boom, boom, pow. Stock buys in the Discord member chat. Walgreens, very nice. AT&T, Horizon, USAC. I don't know which one that is. USA Compression. I don't know what that company is. Ford Motor Company, and BP. Very nicely done, Frank. Very nicely done. Adding those to the portfolio today. I like it, man. Whatever the market's Jeffrey, dude. I have no idea. The best that I can come up with, summarized by the reporters who report on the market, are simply saying that the market slipped off of the all-time highs. So it slipped. Those indexes were just pulling back after several weeks of strong gains. I don't know if that's the truth or not. Usually when they say that, it's because they don't know why markets are moving. So if there's no real reason, they'll simply say the traders are taking a breather. And that's what they were saying in that article right there. That's a big hit in a couple hours. Yeah, Ken, bro, man, which is why I was wondering if there was some major news out there. You know, I did not know that. But Gary, I wouldn't think, I mean, that's a possibility that would have affected the overall market, but I wouldn't have thought that would have hit Amazon and Tesla and the overall. I mean, it can move the QQQ. Apple's a very strong component of the QQQ. I think it's like a 10% weight. But Nvidia getting ripped 3% today. Microsoft, what did that do? Microsoft didn't do. Hold on. Microsoft didn't. Microsoft did pull back pretty heavy today. Let's look at the hourly chart. About the same time, dude. It just dumped off the side of a cliff on the hourly. Google dumped off the side of a cliff today. It all got ripped. Everything got ripped today, man. I am a little confused as to what happened with the markets today. These sort of new fuels, this sort of news fuels the candidacy there. And you know what? It does, roulette wheel. It really does. I really don't know what's going on with all that stuff. But regardless, whether you like the guy or not, okay, I don't think that the answer is like putting the dude in jail or removing him from the ballot. Dead serious? That's some North Korean kind of stuff right there. If you won't allow your biggest competitor to compete, it's some North Korean stuff. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. I'll be back periodically checking in. Gotta get back to work. Black Sheep, man, thank you very much for being in here. And thank you very much for knowing how we end the live stream. We've still got a ways to go before the live stream ends, though. Not something, Jeffrey, if there was, I couldn't find an article on it, just, briefly browsing what was going on with the overall stock market. How much did Bitcoin go up during this slip? Well, this is Bitcoin's dip right here. So Bitcoin did dip down as well, but it started to bounce back up. So Bitcoin dipped back down to about 43,200, and it's bounced back about $400 at the moment. Kind of following the overall market, right? AMC even began to get hit really hard with an 8.5% loss today, all-time lows. But, Bitcoin fell as well. It just started to bounce back a little bit towards the end of the day here. But overall stocks, the overall crypto market, you guys can see if you look at this. Fix that graph a little here. But, dude, AMC falling off a cliff around 1 o'clock. You got Bitcoin falling off a cliff around 1 o'clock. Shiba Inu coin following suit, falling off a cliff around 1 o'clock. GameStop falling off a cliff around 1 o'clock. It's like everything just started to dump off, and with no real reason why, I can't explain it. USAC is a massive limited partnership in the energy sector that makes fittings for natural gas delivery with an Dude, this dude is just destroying the dividend game, man. Frank, very, very nicely done. And 8.5% dividend, you're probably never going to get 8.5% at a bank again. Here we are. Frank's ripping 8.5% guaranteed in that dividend as long as they keep it up. I think they're selling off to buy Bitcoin ETF. Hey, black sheep, man. It could be, but we don't have a Bitcoin ETF out there just yet. Real question is, did everyone go vote for honorarium on CoinGecko? Well, I didn't do that. Do you have to Do you have to have a username on CoinGecko? I don't have a username on CoinGecko. Is it this? I love it, man. Create a rug pull risk? No. That's just how do you feel about it today. Dark, I don't know where you... Oh, thanks for those. Discord, please go cash your votes over on Coin. Let me know what you mean business. Where do you vote, Dark Bro? Do you just vote and say looking good? Do you just say looking good? I don't know where to vote. Hey, I'm making money off Bitcoin ETF, but is there more than one? I'm making money off of Bitcoin ETF, but is there more than one? So Giovanni, if you're talking about Bitcoin ETF token, I'm sure there are more than one. Yes. If you're talking about Bitcoin ETFs that are yet to come, I'm sure there's going to be more than one. So I'm not exactly 100% sure of what you're making money on there. But yes, there will be more than one Bitcoin ETF token. There's going to be more than one Bitcoin ETF that takes place out there. So I'm not exactly sure what you're referencing either. Levi says, wonder if Shiba will follow through with automatic burns when they can't even burn what they're supposed to right now. So Levi, I ask myself the question. Here's how I answer it. They have not yet done anything that they said they are going to do. So you must believe that they are not going to follow through with that. Because you'd be crazy to think that, yes, this one, they're finally going to follow through on it. When they have not done anything that they said they would do in the past, you are kind of crazy to think that they are now going to do what they say they're going to do. Do I hope that I'm wrong? Yes, I hope that I'm wrong. But when they haven't done anything they say they're going to do, man, it doesn't work. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I clicked on in the thing there. That's the one. Hit the green button. All right, cool. If that's the one, man, that's the one. Looking good, dude. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for your response. Thank you for letting me click the button. Cool. Now, let's go back. No. To Weeble. That's what we want to see right there. I guess this Bitcoin ETF is coming really soon. Black Sheep, I hope that it is, dude, because that's going to mean big gains. FedEx lost 10%. Whoa! FedEx, how did FedEx lose 10%? Wow, dude. FedEx lost 10% today? %, dude. What is going on? They must have had terrible earnings, but that's crazy. Knowing that they're about to do more business than ever this upcoming holiday season. That is wild, man. Dude, you got major losses across the board today. Today is just, oh boy. You know what I'm hoping? You know what I'm hoping is not happening? The same way that we had a beautiful 2021 and things were just going crazy, right? We come up to this level. We tap this level. It's about Thanksgiving, Black Friday time period. We're hitting these nice gains. And then all of a sudden, man, we get a little bit of a dip, but it just kept dipping. I am hoping that what we're not running into is a very long-term double top. Now, clearly, one day is not going to make a pattern. One day is never going to make a pattern. And it has been a beautiful 2 months, a month and a half, 2 months here. Nothing but gains. But, dude, I am hoping that that is not just a long-term double top, and we're gearing up, dude, for a brutal election year or something, and nothing but losses again. So, yeah, I don't want to say that just after one really tough day, but that is some wild action for one day's losses to come through like that. Let's see. Following on the Discord, Clay. Gotcha. Did it pudgy? Why? MetaMask sell a lunk with half price. Tit and Tam? I have no idea. I have no idea why MetaMask would be selling Terra Luna Classic at half price right now. That doesn't seem to be right to me. Forget about Shib. Honorarium burns are done automatically. Nice, Dark Bro. It's over 100% Bitcoin ETF. It is over 100% Bitcoin ETF on CoinMarketCap. All right, let's see. What do we got here? All right, you must be talking about this one. Gotcha. All right, Giovanni's talking about this one right here. He's making some money on Bitcoin ETF. This is not the one that I did a video on the other day. The one that I did a video on the other day is still in pre-sale, and it is going to have, I believe, a $12 million market cap when it finally launches. Its hard cap raise was like roughly $5 million or something like that. Right now, this one is doing very well, and over the last week, a 200% gain. Dude, you know what this goes to show me right here? Let's see if these guys got any... I don't even think these guys got any major listings today that would have driven them higher in price like this. Yeah, they're just on Uniswap, and then these are kind of blanked out because there's no volume. So all of this is coming from Uniswap here. I'm actually a little bit more interested now. I did that sponsored video on Bitcoin ETF token. And this right here shows me that people are going to speculate and be interested in Bitcoin ETF tokens during a Bitcoin ETF approval. So that's one way that you're going to be able to take advantage of Bitcoin ETF token. Like I say, this one, $1.6 million. The one that I did the pre-sale video on is going to have a higher market cap than that. But this is wild, man. This is wild that it's up 100% in one day like this. Once an actual Bitcoin ETF gets approved, you guys are probably going to see some pretty crazy gains across the board. Why is a stock market crash trending on Twitter? So the Athena channel, stock market crash, is trending on Twitter right now because the stock market, and I don't know if it is trending on Twitter, I'm just taking your word for that. But the stock market was down 1.5% today. So if you're looking at the NASDAQ, the stock market began to fall very, very heavily towards the end of the day here. As you can see, it was actually up earlier on in the day and it just started to decline very quickly and very heavily. Resulted in a 1.5% loss. Now, dude, this is not a crash. One day does not make a crash unless it's one. Let's put it this way: 1.5% day does not make a crash. Now, if we see tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day 1.5%, 2%, 3%, 4% declines, sure, that could be the beginning of some sort of a crash. But right now, if you're looking at it, I did not put this line on the chart today. This is an ascending trend line that we've been following throughout all of 2023. What we notice based on my chart here is we hit this ascending trend line, and instead of getting back up above it, it used this line as resistance. We've come into near all-time high territory. Let's just move one of these lines back up to this level right here. See where we were. We were a little higher. It must have come up, yeah. So it come up and tested the lower end of these wicks, the upper end of these wicks. A little level of resistance from back in 2021 could have proven to be too much today. Hitting that level doubling with the ascending trend line, and it created a red candle. Now, dude, if you look at where we are compared to the last, I don't know, month and a half, 2 months here, does this look like a crash at all? No. So this is a very large pullback, but certainly not worthy of being called a crash. People are freaking out a little bit because a 1.5% move is a large move. And also they might be freaking out a little bit because there's no real reason for it based on what I've seen in the news so far. So that's the only thing I would be a little bit concerned with is there's no real reason for that decline. Hey Clay, I really feel that if the Shiba ecosystem development team doesn't do what they promised to the community, Shiba Inu will get left behind. Crypto Master, let me try to portray this the best way that I can, the way it is in my head. Okay, I think that these guys are smart, and I think that they do intend on leaving Shiba Inu coin behind. Okay, why? Because they own Bone, they own Leash, they own. If I could convince 1 million people to leave Shib and buy something like Brocoin, there'd be no difference in me doing that and convincing 1 million people to leave Shib and buy Bone or Leash and their NFTs. So that would make, dude, imagine if $4 billion flowed out of Shib and into Bone, into the ecosystem. Dude, they just made themselves billionaires if they accomplish that. So on one hand, I do believe that is their intentions. Walking away slowly from Shib, selling and selling and selling to the Shiba Inu coin community, and then the intention is to put the focus on Bone. They've already started that with Shibarium and so on. Now, another reason that I also think that they might not walk away and they might not leave Shib behind is because, dude, Shib's where the money's at. The community is where the money's at. If they want to keep selling, they can sell to a couple thousand Bone holders, or they can sell to a couple million Shib holders. If they can't successfully complete the removal of Shib and the exodus of Shib and the entrance of Bone, they're gonna have to keep Shib around. They will. There's no other way they can keep feeding themselves if they don't keep taking from the Shiba Inu coin community. So yes, their intentions probably are to leave it behind, but only if they can get everyone to leave it behind. Let's see. Mortgage companies are back and doing no document. Oh my gosh, we won't be far off. Oh geez, dude. Don't tell me that these guys are writing mortgages for anybody now, Gary. That'd be nuts. Try to tell the bros to get into IOTX when it was 3.5 cents. I am still recommending it 6.2 cents. Throw $100 and double it and cash out. You can buy it on Coinbase. Well, shoot, yeah, roulette wheel. If it's that easy, guys, to buy it on Coinbase, definitely take a look at IOTX. And I gotta say that Roulette Wheel has been saying this. He's been talking about IOTX over the last couple. I don't know if it's been the last couple of months that you've been bringing it up, but certainly over the last couple of weeks. And I don't know exactly where it was. You say it was at 3.5 cents. I'll believe you on that. But yeah, even if it was the last month, dude, getting in this area right here would have resulted in beautiful gains so far. So if anybody is interested, you can grab it apparently on Coinbase. Let's see. Yep, it is on Coinbase. So if you guys are interested in grabbing it on Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, any of these places, you can grab it on those exchanges. And we do know that if it rips up through this resistance level, yeah, dude, you could be seeing 10 cent, 12 cent, 20 cent price levels if it gets back to those highs that we had during the last bull market. So basically, I bought the wrong Bitcoin ETF. Should I dump it, but making money? Well, so Giovanni, I don't think there's any official Bitcoin ETF token, right? You're going to see a lot of Bitcoin ETF tokens. The one I did the video on was a pre-sale, and the one I did the video on is going to raise more money than that Bitcoin ETF token has that you bought. Doesn't mean that it's better. Doesn't mean that it's worse. Doesn't mean that it's some sort of an official token. Okay? You are obviously doing very well, and I don't know where you bought it, but if you could put a stop loss on your Bitcoin ETF token, or if you can guarantee yourself that you don't pull back and revert heavy, I'd say that you made a perfect trade. If you want to continue holding it, dude, I mean, if this thing catches on, if it gets listed in a couple places, a couple centralized exchanges, you could go to a $10 million market cap. You could 10x your money. It's just nobody knows what to expect. I wouldn't dump it simply based on the fact that it's not the one that I discussed. But, I don't know too much about this one here, what their website looks like or any of that stuff. If you look back across the history of this development team, they have slowly been pulling away from Shib, diverting people's attention to all their projects as Shib steadily declines. That they have, Dark Bro. That they have. Some people, though, they don't look back at the history. Some people don't look back and kind of, stand up on the hilltop and look down at everything that's been done. They're just down there in the valley looking up at everything that's being told to them. So, yeah, Dark, you're right, man. If you look at Wellies and John Richmond and Shiba Swap, and you look at the Ryoshi rewards, you look at the previous burn portal, man, don't forget, they promised that people would be getting Ryoshi's Vision rewards for burning their tokens, and there was never one reward sent out to anybody. Dude, it's wild activity of what we've seen over the last several years with these guys. They have delivered on nothing, yet people believe they have delivered everything. That's the scary part, man. That's the scary part. Just probably some dude. You know what? He might be. Yeah, Shib Hodl, man. He might be. I personally think that he's in Italy. Why? Because John Richmond is in Italy. Wellies is in Italy. I think he's got more personal connections in Italy. I think he's out of Europe. Okay, a lot of the ecosystem team. I don't know if there's a single ecosystem team member that's from the United States, except maybe Scorchia. Scorchia may have been from the United States. Other than that, I don't think there's anybody that is in the United States on this ecosystem team. So I do think that either they have a strong bias against Americans, or it's just they're much more comfortable with like Europeans and people running the project there. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, I would guess Italy before I would guess anywhere else. Just kicked out from the Discord asking about Shib burns. Oh man, oh my gosh. Diosdado, that's a tough name, man. Diosdado, I am very sorry to hear that, but that's how they treat people. Okay, you ask a question and you get kicked out. You get booted, man. You ask a question and you get booted. You're not gonna get booted here for asking a question unless you're asking something inappropriate about my mother. Then I'll boot you. But yeah, dude, you're not gonna get kicked out for asking a question in here. Bought the Bitcoin ETF last week. Giovanni, dude, then you're stinking killing it right now. If you bought this last week, 7-day chart, yeah, half a cent, man. Half a cent. Well, no, not half a cent. 3 zeros. 3 zeros. Up to a tenth of a cent there. Very nice gains, Giovanni. Shoot, only reason why I bought it was because you talked about it. Oh, God. Giovanni, if dead serious, if the only reason you bought in was because I talked about it, reconsider your position right now. Okay? It's not the one that I talked about. So if that is the only reason, I would look at, just possibly reconsidering. Clearly, it was a beautiful mistake because you bought you bought a different Bitcoin ETF and you made a lot of money. But, yeah, if that's the only reason you bought in, I would look at just reanalyzing your position there, right? Is it something you want to stay in at this point? There's no harm in staying in, and clearly it's been doing very well, but, you need a new reason for staying in because the reason you got in may have been misconstrued. Keep adding Bitcoin to my bag. Brian Searing, not a bad idea because Bitcoin keeps adding strength and it's crazy. Sold my Bitcoin to buy honorarium. I like it, roulette wheel. The roulette wheel went out and bought, $45,000 worth of honorarium today? and pretty trusted source saying he's in Spain. Very well could be. Yeah, very well could be, Brian. All those countries are right next to each other anyway. Like, I wouldn't care if somebody said, oh, yeah, Claybro's in Pennsylvania, he's in Ohio. No, I mean, that's close enough to me. Stos, you remember the Costa Nostra? I don't know. I don't even know what that is, dude. Is that a bad thing? But buying Bitcoin feels getting on a train that left the station 10 years ago. But it's a proven train that you know is going to continue going on, and people are comfortable. That's the difference. It would be much different. Yes, you are right. It's like getting on a train that left the station 10 years ago, but it would be the difference in jumping on a train or jumping in, let's say, what was Jeff Bezos' rocket name when they went up, or SpaceX's rocket, and taking a trip into orbit and back. Yes, you could go a lot further, a lot faster with these little rockets, but it could explode as well, and you don't want it to explode. That'd be a bad idea. Giovanni, I do buy a lot of coins Clay talks about, but I bought from the official website. Yeah, Gary, there you go then, man. If you guys bought into that one, Gary's still sitting on the pre-sale then, and Giovanni would have gotten into this winner right here on accident. But Giovanni, man, hopefully it works out for you, and you can still make the decision to keep it or sell, whatever you want to do. Let's see. Too confusing. Not a crypto trader myself. Well, Kenneth, what's confusing, man? I'll try my best to break it down in a way that something is not confusing. So if you got a question, or if you don't know where to start, or if you I don't know, have anything that is specifically confusing you, I would be more than happy to take a shot at it, kind of providing a little clarity, I guess. If you buy $40,000 with a honorarium, wouldn't it kill it? Well, yeah, I don't think you could really buy $45,000 worth of honorarium. I commented on a White House Facebook post. Now, oh gosh, won't leave me alone. Writing multiple essays multiple times a day. Old rounder, dude. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that, man. Staked 5K on my Bitcoin ETF, earned 271 tokens already. Gary, man, very nice. So that's a decent reward, 271. And I don't know how long you've been staking, right? 271 out of 5,000, man. You've already hit a 5% return. You've already hit a 5% return just over the last couple of, days? That ain't bad at all, dude. That ain't bad at all. Let's price the Bitcoin ETF token right now. Well, it's pre-sale, and I believe that it is like 6.8 cents. Or 0068, I think. I gotta pull it up. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go to the link in my video real quick. Let me grab it. Where are we at here? All right, so the pre-sale is over, guys. Pre-sale is over. Bitcoin ETF token getting ready to go live on December 21st at 12 p.m. So that's actually exciting. I do not know what the price is going to go live at. The pre-sale probably ended at I think it was 0068. 0069? All right, Gary says 0069. Pre-sale is over. You got 14 hours until launch. They raised $5 million. Keep that in mind. That's going to be exciting. So watch out for it, and we'll see what happens there. But that is very cool. And you know what? Let's just leave that up so we'll take a look at this once it does launch. And I'll say, okay, you guys never know if people are going to sell off at the launch and it's going to dip back down a little bit, or if it's going to go up, what the deal is. So hopefully tomorrow, somebody remind me tomorrow, and we can take a look here at what Bitcoin ETF token does on the launch there. Right now, it's not going to be doing anything for another 14 hours and 19 minutes. So that's actually pretty cool. Let's see. Well, it goes live UTC time, so it may be live by noon, by the noon live tomorrow. All right, sweet, dude. Well, it says 14 hours, so yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good because 12 hours is gonna be 4 o'clock in the morning. 14, yeah, it's gonna be like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, I think. What is the circulating supply on Bitcoin ETF token? Circulating supply was... where's the tokenomics? They had a couple... How many do they have staked already? 445 million are already staked. Okay. Tokenomics, page 5. Let's see. 2.1 billion. 100 million. 2.1 billion total Bitcoin ETF tokens. So 2.1 billion total. That's not necessarily going to be everything. That's the total supply. I don't know how much is currently circulating. If 40% has already been sold, you're looking at roughly 1 billion tokens that have been sold out there. So you got to keep that in mind, man. But 2.1 billion total Bitcoin ETF token going to be out there. I don't know what is going to be circulating right at right at the launch. It's probably going to be just under or just over a billion. Let's see. You and I both know pre-sale boys don't hold very long, and they might not. Some of them. So if they did begin to stake, I believe the stakers have to wait 10 days post-launch to sell off. So they will be holding for quite some time. And I believe over half the supply was staked, as you guys just saw, is like 500 million. So half of them are definitely going to be forced to hold 10 days after the launch. But some of them might be selling off. And that, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what goes there. I still own Saitama. They paused trading because some sort of maintenance on Saitama token. Oh, boy. Pausing trading, roulette wheel. That does not sound too promising to me. When it goes live UTC time, so it may be... Okay, saw that. Roulette wheel, be careful with Saitama. I don't remember who it was in here that had it, but their tokens got locked. Oh, my gosh, dude. It's wild stuff. They're doing some changes to it. Once they finish with the Saitama maintenance, we should have access to it. Well, I hope you guys do. Can't find Saitama now. SV, I mean, are we looking for Saitama or what? Hey, bro, please tell me about Bonk's coin. Nagasi. All right, Bonk, dude. Bonk is a Solana-based meme coin, and Bonk has just blown up over the last 2 months. Bonk has gone from roughly a $10 million market cap 2 months ago to a $1.8 billion market cap, and now it's on its way back down. Now, I want to point out, okay, 1.8 is a pretty significant number because if you look at Pepe, okay, when Pepe ripped up back here, let's look at the market cap. Pepe ripped up to about a $1.6 billion market cap and then quickly fell back down. Now, I don't know if Bonk's going to run into trouble in that same area, but Bonk's surely running up, testing about the same level, and currently on its way back down. Now, it is interesting that Bonk is down today, but Solana is doing well today. So Solana's up 10% to $80+ a coin, but the meme coin on the Solana network is down 3% today. I don't know if that's something to really be concerned about, but it's just something to point out that Bonk has been doing very well alongside of Solana. But today, Solana performing well, but Bonk kind of pulling back. Gotta go, Clay. I'm sweating over here on the beach. I have a drink for you. Giovanni, sounds good, man. Enjoy your evening, and don't sweat too hard on that beach, dude. Let's see. Where are we going? Well, you can buy Bitcoin ETF for BNB and Ethereum. The ETH stakers have to stick it in for 10 days. The BNB boys can dump it live. Gotcha, Gary. Gotcha. I honestly wonder how many Bonk holders are previous Shib holders. Probably a lot of them, Dark Bro. probably a lot of them. And I hope that if they are previous SHIB holders, I hope they made a lot of money in Bonk. I mean, dude, it's 100 plus X. So I think it was 160X gain that they saw in a 2-month period. 160. Dude, you invested $1,000, you walked away with $160,000. That's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. Bonk is on its way down. Most holders are hit it and quit it kind, and that is true. Roulette wheel, that is very true, man. Nobody really sticks around forever. That's why the crypto market is so volatile. Now, the good news is the overall swings in crypto is still to the upside. But when you see a 100x gain like that, I mean, you should expect people to take profit. Why the heck would they not? You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised it went 160x. But if you would have got out at a 100x gain at a $1 billion market cap, and it rode all the way up to 1.6 billion, you'd kick yourself. But look where you are right now. You're right back down to a $1.1 billion market cap. So even if you would have got out on the way up, on the way back down now, it might be coming down even lower than the level you got out at. So just be careful and never kick yourself for not getting out of the absolute peak. Nobody can time every single trade perfectly. Please pull up Bitcoin, Kenneth. All right. What do you want to see with Bitcoin, though? Pull up Bitcoin. Actually, I got Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin right now is sitting at $43,554. It is down off the intraday highs of about $44,300. Tapped it once this morning. Tapped it twice this afternoon. Fell off pretty hard after the afternoon attempt there. Dropped all the way from 44.3 down to 43.3. And now it is possibly just bouncing and curling over and once again going to reattempt that 43 area. If you notice where we're at right now, I'm not going to leave this on the chart here, but if you notice where we're at, this was support. It was, I don't want to call it too much of resistance right here. It buckled a little bit, but it was support earlier today. Essentially support because it bounced very quickly right back up. Support, support. If it falls through this line at about 43.5 that you're seeing right now, I would expect a further decline. Okay, I would expect an attempt down here at this 43.2, 43 flat area. So please just keep an eye on that. We're not going to keep too many lines on the chart here. Hold on. I want to delete this one. There. I was going to delete everything. I don't want to delete everything on my Bitcoin chart. I've been marking this bad boy up for years. Why would we want to delete everything on this chart? That would be sad. That'd be just really sad. Let's see. When is the next Binance Luna Classic burns? Omar, next burns are going to be January 1st or January 2nd, depending on, I don't know if they're going to take any time off for the holidays or not. So, should be January 1st, but if they take a break on New Year's Day, then I would say January 2nd. I don't know what their plans are. Tap that Bitcoin. Tap that Bitcoin and make it go. Do you want it to go up or do you want it to go down, roulette wheel? You want it to tap it down through that level so you can buy some more or what? How TF? Do we only have 2 likes? Dude, we better have more than 2 likes. You might just need to refresh, Gary. If we only got 2 likes, I'm closing the stream. Let's see what we got here. I see 21 likes. You guys are still lazy, but I'm seeing 21 likes. Yeah, hit the like button, you heathens. Listen to Gary, man. Golly, dude, 21. There's you guys, 21 of you in here who haven't hit. Probably some of the guys that hit the like button have already left. So there's like 40 people in here who haven't clicked the like button. Click the like. Tap that like. Do it. Tap that Bitcoin. Tap that like. Are you a heyday farmer for fun? What is Heyday Farmer, dude? Is Heyday a coin or is that like some sort of an app? What are we talking about with a Heyday Farmer here? I don't know what that means, Kenneth. Let's see. Who's out voting no on honorarium? Dark Bro, I have no idea, man. No idea. I will say this, though, okay? There's always somebody who clicks no. There's always somebody who clicks dislike. There is always somebody who has to just not follow the trend. And I don't get it for anything. But there's, even if it's like, it's just your family members, man, somebody has to click the no button. Somebody has to click the dislike button. It's just, I think that they have a mental disorder where they cannot do what the majority is doing. Thank you, Clay, for answering my question, and your good info you always provide. It's much appreciated. Omar, thank you very much for asking a question, dude. That is exactly what these live streams are for, as interactive as possible. There's no way I could go through and answer every comment, every tweet, every post I make. It just would not be possible. There's not enough hours in the day to do it. So that's why I dedicate so much time to interacting as much as possible during these live streams. And I really thank you for being in here and asking the question, man. Sold my Shib. Naya Yang. Sold your Shiba Inu coin. Not liking what the ecosystem team's doing, huh? It is a game, I think. Could be a game. No, it's a game on mobile device that allows you to farm. Okay. No, I'm not a heyday farmer then. I think it was like Townsville or something. I did play that for like a week. And you could farm there and like get your eggs and your milk and cut the corn and plant some tomatoes and stuff. I did do that for like a week, but nah, dude, I really, jeez, dude. You know, I bought a Nintendo Switch so that I could beat my nephew at Super Smash Brothers, and then I did beat him, and I didn't feel bad for beating him. I felt bad that he felt bad that I beat him, but I didn't feel bad for beating him. Kid's got to learn that his uncle's going to be better than him. But, yeah, that's like the last game I played, dude. And I played it for like a week so I could get good enough to beat my nephew at Smash Brothers. But other than that, I would not consider myself a gamer whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if I have any games at all on my phone. They probably do like, why, bro? I have no idea, Dark Bro. I have no idea, man. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Take a look at the Paul swap chart, Clay. Train's about to leave the station. Bullish vibes and sentiment all over. Brian, let's check it out, man. Is it Paul Swap or Paul Chain? Paul Swap, right? It's not Paul Zone. Ooh, smokes. He's right, dude. It's a beautiful daily graph. Beautiful daily 7% gain right here. That's a very nice daily graph. Weekly chart looking strong, like it wants to break out of this level right there. Monthly, same deal. That's the little level we were just looking at on the 7-day chart. And on the annual, he's right, man. If it does break back up out of this resistance level at about, I don't know, just call it 12 or 14 points per coin there. If it breaks that little area, yeah, it could be on its next leg up. So even the technicals support that, but even more so, everything that you guys got going on, or you claim to have going on, with all the interoperability of all of these blockchains and 60,000 transactions per second and stuff like that, yeah, dude, that would be reason for massive growth. What I think you need to do, though, is you need to get Queenie back on board, dude. Queenie's got that 10x. Queenie's got that 10x touch. And be careful if we ever launch a bro coin and Queenie's talking about it, because you're immediately going to 10x. Then you're probably going to see it drop down because Queenie gets on board with Shiba Inu coin, boom, 10x, and it drops back down. Queenie gets on board with, was it KTO? Well, Queenie gets on board with PulseChain, boom, 10x. Is it this one? Yeah, Queenie gets on board with this one too, boom, 10x. Queenie has that 10x touch, man. I don't know what it is, but Queenie's got that 10x touch for sure. Literally everything that she gets into, 10x's. And I don't know if she sells off or not, but dude, if she got in and 10x'd on Shib, perfect. That's her first 10x. If she gets in and 10x's on PulseChain, boom, that's 100x. If she gets in and 10x is what she's got on KTO, that's 1,000x gain. Queenie has been responsible for a total of 1,000x gain that I know about so far. So if she simply invested 1,000 in Shiba Inu coin, That girl is sitting on $1 million right now if she reinvested and then one more time reinvested again. Queenie's got that 10x magic touch, man. My goodness. Let's see. Look at the community trust score on Dex Tools for for Honorarium. All right, let's do it. I have to admit, Shib game was kind of lame. Yeah, I never played it, man, and I wouldn't even be able to judge whether it was lame or not. I've never really been able to get into games, so I don't know if it would have been a hit or not. Honorarium, the community trust score. Where is the community trust score? Down here? Oh, can you click that? Do I have to have my wallet attached? Is that what you got to do? I don't know if you got to have your wallet attached to click on that. I'm not clicking on. I'm not attaching any wallets if you have to. Let's see here. Oh, gotcha. All right, yeah. Well, that's not happening right now. Dark Bro, thank you very much for the Streamlabs super chat. Dark Bro says, everyone, please go cast your votes on Dex Tools for Honorarium. It is simple. All you need to do is connect your wallet, verify it, and after you cast your vote, you can immediately disconnect it. And it should be that easy. If you guys want to do that, make sure to go check out. And this is where you do it, right? So you would connect your wallet. I don't know. Can you see it in the top right? You can't. So there's a button over here in the top right. Okay? It says connect. You'd be able to connect your wallet right there. It's not on the screen, but you guys can see where the cursor is moving over there. Once you connect your wallet, you can come right down here, cast your vote, hit that thumbs up right there. Only logged in users can perform votes. All right, no problem. Sorry about that. And don't click the red one. Red is bad. Click the green one. Green is good. Red is bad. Green is good. Click the one that says 100%. And keep your eye on it, Dark Bro, because now if you go down less than 100%, you're going to know one of these cronies in here went in and voted no. Yeah. KTO. Yeah, Peter was KTO that Queenie was in there. Queenie needs to get on HR. Hey, Dark Bro, man. Bring Queenie onto HRM. You guys are going to have a 100x or 10x gain to that $1 million market cap right there if she gets on board, dude, because I swear. Those, I don't know if she's been in any other tokens. Shib 10x. I mean, you guys saw. You guys know that Shib 10x. I just showed you the other two with PulseSwap and KTO. But you come out here. Queenie gets involved in Shib, dude. And boom. 10x gain. And it's like immediate, dude. These 10x gains are like immediate. And the other ones happened in a bear market. I mean, I can't understand Queenie's touch. I really cannot understand Queenie's touch. It's a 10x touch, dude. And it's literally everything. Afterwards, however, I mean, you gotta wonder, okay, this is the afterwards. Okay, Queenie basically gets kicked out, and this is the afterwards. I don't know what happened to KTO. This is the afterwards. And then PulseSwap's trying. But this is the afterwards. That's why I promise you that I don't have to mortgage, take an equity line out of my house or anything. But the next coin, you guys better warn me the very first day you see Queenie say something about another token. Yeah, I really don't care. I don't care if it's like dark honorarium coin. If she's stealing on like whatever it is, dude. She's got that 10x touch. Once it 10x's, I'm out. I might even get out of the 9x just to leave some room in there for other people. But yeah, dude, Queenie's insane with the 3 that she's touched that 10x. Hey bro, Shiba is going next year. 1 cent. Please say something about it. So Nagasi, I don't think that Shiba Inu coin is going to be reaching a penny next year. A penny price point is a $5 trillion valuation. I think we need to burn a lot more before we ever get close to a 1 penny price point. I think that the supply is way, way too high to reach a penny next year. Now, if for some reason we begin burning trillions, I could change my mind on next year, but I won't change my mind on the outstanding supply. I don't think we're going to be touching $5 trillion valuations. Shib is Clay's bread and butter. He probably has thousands of Shib. Yeah, I don't know how many Shib videos I do have, but I do have more Shiba Inu coin videos than like Terra Luna Classic, than AMC at this point, than any other video. So, with that being said, I feel very, very, very comfortable talking anything and everything about Shiba Inu coin. Dude, you know, some people know a lot about sports. Like, mine's useless. Mine's Shiba Inu coin. But I know anything and everything that's basically said about Shib. And, yeah, call it bread and butter. Call it whatever you want. Call it annoying. But he's right, man. I've got a lot of videos under my belt on Shiba Inu coin. Click the red button and a tarantula will crawl on your face. Yeah, definitely don't click the red button. KTO currently in testing for their beta version on the CEX. Oh, very nice. Peter, hopefully it works out for him then, man. Tell Pika to get Queenie. Pika could get Queenie. Yeah, and tell somebody to tell me as well. You only holding to 10% gains? Who you kidding? Oh, God. The sad thing is J-Bones is probably right. The sad thing is J-Bones is probably right on that. Oh, man. We would go up 10%, I'd be out. I'd be like, yeah, Queenie 10x what? No, Queenie 10%. That's what it is. Let's see if that's her in the profile picture. She's, it should be. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Queenie, but heard Queenie. Let's see. Okay, what is Shiba Inu's favorite hobby? Lying. I mean, poetry. Let's put it that way. Guys, it is past 5 o'clock. Let's get our names in the chat right now. We'll do some shout-outs. We will be back a little bit later with videos tonight at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. I ask you to watch them a bunch. I got another one for Sponge Token coming out tonight, so make sure to check that one out. Sponge 100x'd at the beginning of 2023 when Pepe was running, and they are moving over to a V2. All right, they're trying to provide some extra rewards, and they also have a video game coming out that they want to do well, and it's play to earn. So let's do these shoutouts, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Dark Bro, Peter, man, Dark Bro, Outdoor Smile, J-Bones calling me out on that 10%, but he's actually probably right. Roulette Wheel, see you later, man. Kenneth, see you later. Gary, enjoy your evening. Old Rounder, Roulette Wheel, J-Bones, baby, Roulette Wheel. Dark Bro, man, Bender, later to you. Brian, man, peace out. Old Rounder, bro, adios. Dark Bro, Brian, Master, Jimmy, Crypto Master, all of you guys. You know what time it is, Peter. You want to say it with me, Suzuki? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.